What's good, everybody? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of the Celebrity Junk. Most of you brothers who are from the black community, we don't really want to be honest because we don't want to hurt people's feelings. I don't have any kids myself, and I'm no longer living in black America, but I would suspect if I lived in the urban areas like where I'm from, Del Paso Heights, I would notice something that's there, and that is we will have a lot of fatherless homes in black America. If I were to go around Del Paso Heights and I were to ask people, most women, excuse me, sister, do you feel like you are a good mother? I don't think anybody would say no, right? And then I would say, do you feel like you're even a better mother because you don't have the baby daddy in the house? She would most likely say, oh yes, okay, I'm a better mother. But if we were to ask, do you feel like your kids are better off? That's something that we probably could not qualify, okay? And this is what I think that so many ladies do. They're looking at parenting from their own vantage point and discounting what that point would be when you have kids who really actually depend on you to make right decisions. Now, let us talk about this. Tia Mowry has made another statement about her parenting. Really, I think at a big cost to Cory Hardrict. In this interview, I believe it was the Honda Agenda during a Today Show segment. She says that I've never been alone in my entire life, adding how being a twin is having a built-in partner, and how she went from being with Tamir every day to being in a relationship and getting married, so she really didn't know herself. She admitted, I can already see myself being a better mother and just being present with my friendships. Through therapy, she had to learn that being alone and being lonely were two different and how solidarity is not a punishment. She went on to explain how she no longer feels alone because she has a healthy relationship with herself and her children. She even dished on how she was excited to apply all that she had learned about herself to a new relationship. Honey, nobody wants to get into a relationship with somebody selfish and who has a buffoonish idea of life, such as you. And so many women in the comment sections were saying the same thing on their real talk. Like this one, unpopular opinion. I feel like a lot of women are better mothers when they are single because some men require so much attention and time that takes away from your children. It's interesting. This is Dear Tasha B. And what I would like to know is, first of all, in what community have we seen these women who all feel like they're good mothers? Where are these great kids? I'm not saying that they don't exist. Where are these great kids and their achievements to society that make Black America so nice and so great? Because we have all these great moms and I'm pretty sure great dads and all this. So then why do we have so much poverty in some of these places? And why don't we have a lot of opportunities in these places? And why do we have people who feel like they don't even want to teach in these black schools? You have people who feel like they don't even want to be over there. They don't even want to waste their time. And I don't even care what your economic social status is. That's just what happens. And what you're thinking about is you having selfish parenting because you believe that you're a great mother, which that's you could or could not be. You're not giving the kid what they need. Like my mom and dad could not stay married. By the time I got 13 or 14, I wanted my dad out the house, not because he was just so bad or anything. It's just that, he was trying to instill in me some discipline. He had just got off drugs and everything right there, right? But my life would have been so much better had I had my father in my life. I would have been such a better person. I would have not had all the issues that I was going through. It would have been better for me. But the reality is I didn't have the things that I needed. And I suffered along the way because I needed my father. That's what I needed. And I didn't have my father. So when you don't have your dad there, and when your kids need their father and they're not in the same house, you can feel all much that you can be a better mother, but is you being a better mother replacing the fact that you need a father and a mother? And if you are somehow getting with men, and I'm gonna talk to you about this, if you are somehow dealing with men that you feel, and listen to what I'm saying very clearly, dealing with men that you feel, you gotta spend so much time on developing them. Number one, that's marriage. Get used to it, okay? And that just goes to show you that a lot of ladies don't really want to be a lot of wives that talk like that. You wanna be mothers and not a wife. Cool. So we can understand that, but be honest about it. And secondarily, okay, you being a greater mother is not going to replace the fact that he is a better father in the house and two of you are better together. We're not gonna get past that. And y'all need to stop that. It would be really good if y'all stop that. It would be really great if y'all would stop that. It would be really appreciative if y'all stop that. Like seriously, why can't y'all stop that? Okay? Why are y'all not able to do that? Why can't y'all stop that? Why do y'all have a problem with that? And this is what we want to know. This is the issues that we want to talk about. What is the issue there? And why is it the case? You know? And the situation is, you know, it's always about how you feel and never about how do the kids feel. Why don't we ever know that? What about the kids? What about how the kids are doing? You know? And it's all about how you are a better mother or a better somebody else, and the kids suffer. And we have too many selfish parents. Why are y'all so selfish? Do y'all care? Okay? When these kids come up messed up, and y'all don't understand this, right? One of the things that was really so bad with me, and that I just didn't really understand it and knew it, but I'll tell you what happened with me. My parents couldn't stay together, okay? So what ended up happening for me or to me was that I had a problem understanding my role and trying to understand how to deal with women simply because my parents were dysfunctional to a certain degree. So I had no real way of knowing how I should be acting as a man. Didn't know, didn't understand it. So all of my foolishness had to be taken to someplace else and somebody had to deal with me, which wasn't nobody's fault, okay? But that's just the real situation. Why was that the case? Cause I really didn't see it like that. Cause my parents was too immature to get their stuff together because neither one wanted to, you know, basically compromise. So all that's gonna teach other people is, well, you know what? If it gets too hard, then go be a single parent and rob your kids of having both parents, because that makes sense. Then what you gonna complain about? Well, these immigrants coming over here staying together, they buying up everything. These immigrants coming over here doing this, they taking everything. These immigrants coming over here, I'm not even gonna wanna hear it. Like, I'm really not even gonna wanna hear it. When y'all start talking about these immigrants are doing this and these immigrants are doing that, go back and see, okay? If your ass could stay there and with your one parent, or y'all living in both campuses or wherever the hell y'all living at, then we're gonna know why it don't make no sense. Then we're gonna know what you're talking about don't make no sense. We're just gonna be honest about it, full stop. And y'all really need to stop playing. So guys, we need to get your boy O'Shea Duke Jackson back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Drunk. Appreciate you for all you just heard the bell. We're out.